Man, welcome back, everybody. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Jeremy G podcast. Man, I got an amazing exclusive interview for you guys today, episode 23, kicking it with the extremely talented that boy TrizzyBass. Let's do it. What's good, man?
What's good, man? What's happening? What's happening? What all you?
Another day, brother. Definitely a blessing to have you on here, man. Definitely a blessing, brother. For real,
Definitely,
for real. Um,
definitely all that.
the success you having, your new single, Dream On, man. I've been jamming it. I did a little kicking session last night with it. A few other songs from what's that album, Carnation, I think it is. Um,
Yeah.
we did a few
Coronation
songs,
Day.
man. Let's get it, brother. Man, let's start with the first question, man. What artist influenced you growing up?
I say when I was growing up, man, I used to listen to Jay-Z, Biggie. Those was like the two main ones when I first started listening to hip hop or whatever. I remember I was young. I just hopped in my uncle's car, you know what I'm saying, and he had some Biggie playing or whatever. And I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I never heard it before because my mom had me in the church. You know what I mean? Like I was like raised up on like in the church, you know what I'm saying? I was in the choir, listening to gospel music. So, you know, when I took a trip with my uncle, it was like, oh man, this is something different, this is something fresh, this is something new. You know what I mean? So I listened to Biggie, Jay-Z, you know, as I was like growing up, when I got to like middle school and high school, I started bumping people like Kanye, Drake, you know, just them pretty much my big influences for real.
That's what's up. That's what's. You know what? I love to hear that, man. You're actually the second artist I had in the past week that said the same thing about the same artist.
See?
Um, growing up, I was influenced. I was also influenced by Jay Z, the Nas's, the Locks. You know what I mean? Lauren Hill, the Fugees.
Yep. I mean, not
Right
just rap
home.
too, you know what I'm saying, but R&B as well. I mean, as you can see, I'm rocking Aaliyah. You know, she was a big
Yeah, I
influence as
see
well.
that. I see that, man.
So, you know, rest in peace to her. You know,
Yes, sir.
so I had a couple R&B artists that inspired me too, like Jagged Edge. Like, I just love the way they harmonize on their vocals and everything, and it made me want to sing like that too. So, you know, like I said, I don't just rap. You know, I sing as well. So, you know, when you listen to Trizzy Bass, you're gonna get a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Facts, big time facts, for real. I've been jamming your ass like crazy, man, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate
This
that.
dude's a beast. Let me tell y'all, man. This dude's a beast out of Michigan, man. He making noise. The boy's making noise, for real, for
Man,
real. Like I
trying
said,
to,
shout out
got
to your new
to.
single. Amazing, amazing, man.
Man, I feel it. I
Let's get
feel
to
all
the
that.
next question. What happened? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
What would you consider like? What's your creative process?
My creative process, I want to say, as far as music, what I do is I listen to a lot of beats, like in my spare time, whenever I have time. Like I just have an ear for music, and like I said, I hear something, I can instantly just put something together quick. Like as long as I can find like a hook, I can put it on there, and then the verse is gonna come like after that, and next thing you know, I got a hit right there. I got a song right there. So
Yeah.
then I just go hit up the producer, you know, whoever made the beat, and be like, yo, look, hey, I'm trying to get this beat from you. You know, I got something that can go good to it. And they be like, for sure, you know, hit my store, or, you know, or sometimes they'll email me this. And like I said, they'll listen to it after I do it. They be blown away. They be like, oh man, that was cold. To the point where it's like they hit me up like later, like, you know, maybe probably like a month or two down the road and be like, man, you know what? I like what you did with the other track. So therefore I'm gonna just send you these beats and see what you can do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the, you know, for the low or for the free or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just because they fuck with me, like, you know what I mean? So but other than that, I mean, it's pretty much just anywhere I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always have my phone on me. I'm always jotting stuff down. Like if I'm out in public, like say if I'm at work or if I'm at a friend's house or if I'm just vibing or whatever, like or if I'm at home, you know, just chilling, like sometimes I can think of like a dope, you know what I'm saying, metaphor or like a punchline or something like that. And I'm like, oh man, that was cool. I gotta write that down. You know what I'm saying? So I always writing stuff down, adding it to like new songs or whatever. And that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. You know, I always go into the studio. I mean, I pretty much live in the studio, bro. As you can see, I got a big catalog. You know, especially for an independent artist, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I
Yeah.
definitely live and breathe in the studio for real, man. So I'm
Yeah.
always writing. Like I'm always writing.
I actually shared one of your posts on Facebook the other day, and I titled it, "Man, this boy is always in the studio, always
Man,
there,
always. I'm
real. Like this
always grinding.
man's hungry, guys. This man's hungry. He coming for it. He coming for it, man. For real.
Always. I tell people, even people I collab with, I tell them like, man, because like sometimes I can hear a song and like, I can hear their flow on it, or I'll be like, man, this fits you. Like, you want to hop on it? Sometimes they'll say they want to hop on it, and then we'll just go to the studio, or if they don't want to hop it, I'll just fill it with another verse. I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, I mean, I can, I process all that in my mind, man. Like I said, it's just crazy. Like, this music is pretty much my life.
Man, I can see it, man. There's one thing, man. I just want to thank you and all the other artists I had out here. I want to thank y'all because the music industry went downhill fast. It went down this past 10 years, 10, 15 years. I grew up in the 90s, you know what I mean?
Me too.
I'm a 90s baby. So it's like I love that 90s music, that 80s music. And then that early 2000s, you got chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, triple platinum. You know what I mean? Like this chick is rapping about things we had to eat when we were struggling. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All jokes aside, though, man, you're a breath of fresh air to hear. You tell a story, you make sense. Like, actually, there's not a lot of artists I actually look forward to listening to, and you're definitely one of them for real.
Thanks, definitely. Man. I appreciate that for real. Like, I try to just, go off of what I'm influenced on, and then, what I see around me. You know what I mean? Like my things that I go through in my life, I just talk about it, whether it has to be with, family, drama, relationships, work, anything I pretty much see, life growing up, being in the streets, all types, anything, what I mean? I just talk about it, So that's pretty much where I'm at. Or like I said, I can always make a hit song too, something for the radio. If I'm just in the mood, it's hip hop. So.
Real shit, man. I know that's one thing I noticed when I was going through your albums and your songs. You got a lot of features on there. You know what I mean? And that's what I like, man. You show love. You show love, man. And honestly believe that's why you got your hit single right now, because karma came back. The universe then came back and blessed you. You know what I mean? Which I don't want to make this interview about Rick Ross because it's all about you. But, one thing only question I'm asking on it is when you reached out and he agreed to do it, how did that make you feel?
Man, like I said, it was pretty much like a dream come true because like I said, the way it happened was, what I'm saying, I had went through it was actually a third party I had went through or whatever company this guy I was talking to, and he pretty much said, hey, I like your music, do you want to have like a major artist feature? And I was like, yeah, I'm always down, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm featuring, like you said, I'm featuring like people around here. So I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's a challenge. So I'm like, okay, I want to see if I could trade verses with a major artist or, whatever. So, he sent it over. At first, I thought he was bluffing. I'm like, yeah, dude, probably just talking. But no, he really sent it over. So as soon as I got it, I listened to it. I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this. It's like, so went straight into the studio, put it down. Next thing you know, we got the hit. Of course, went through the whole, process of getting it mixed and mastered and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's just music talk, for some people who's not musicians, but it's a process. It's like writing an essay. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna have that final draft right away. You're gonna get a lot of rough drafts, but yeah. So I had a date to put it out on the 14th, but then I feel like it wasn't ready yet. I was like, nah, there's some more stuff I could do to it. So I kind of pushed it back a little bit. You know what I mean? Then I finally released it. Now it's like everybody messing with it. You know what I mean? Everybody like it. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I went up and hit up Rick Ross himself on Instagram, and I was like, hey, yo, fam, like, so I don't know if you know, but we got this track together, called Dream On. Like, and it's really getting like buzz right now. Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Didn't hear back from him right away. You know what I'm saying? So but I think about a week later, he hit me up, and I was like surprised. I was like, he really hit me back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, so me, I was like kind of star-studded. I was like, oh man, like, what is he gonna say? Like, so he hit me up and was like, man, you're a real talented dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I can help you in your music career. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, if you ever need anything, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. Just hit me up. So. That's a connection right there. Connection right there. Just, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I've been doing, man. Just trying to make new connections in the music industry, man. Trying to see where it can take me,
Yeah, definitely. One thing I want to mention, man, that energy, like you kept the same energy. You know what I mean? Like you was right up there with him. You know what I mean? That's what really made it work. Because he gonna kill his part.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He gonna kill his part. And the fact that you matched his energy just brung it over the top. Like Man, y'all check it out, man. Man, stop playing with this boy for real. For real.
Man, like I
I'm
said,
listening to this before I even reached out to you. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I didn't even make it through the whole song. I'm like, man, let me send this boy a message real quick. You know what I mean? Like, thanks.
I'm glad you're rocking with it, man. Like I said, I got a lot of feedback from it, man. It's been on like a lot of playlists. It's getting the numbers is like it's just keep going up every day. Like, so
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like thankful. You know, I'm just like, man, this is crazy. So like, yeah, I really appreciate you for listening to it. And like I said, yeah, I mean, I knew Ross was gonna do his thing. You know, any major artist is gonna do their thing. You know, so
Yeah.
it's up to me to, you know, do my thing. You know, let my presence be known on the track. You know, let them know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So,
Next thing you
I
know,
think
that
that's
boy
what
Ross is gonna be hitting you for a feature.
exactly. You know, and I think that's what he was impressed with because he just laid the verse down. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that came up with the hook and the, you know, a whole nother verse to it or whatever. So it pretty much became my song. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I got the rights and everything. But so yeah, I think that's what, you know, he was impressed with because a lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? Like some people can, as far as like artist talk, you know, say artist wise, like some people can like, you know, write a verse and put it down or whatever, but it's not too many people who can come up with a verse and a hook, especially matching,
Mix
like you said,
everything.
matching the energy of a major artist like that. So like I said, I just like right now I just feel blessed, man. Like I said, I mean, anytime I get a feature or collab like that, I'm just gonna do my thing, you know. So I'm just gonna be me.
All right. Next question. Who would you like to collaborate with next?
Oh man. Uh it's a lot of people, man. I mean, like I said, I listen to a lot of music, you know. So I would say as far as like rapping wise, you know, Big Sean, Eminem, you know, Drake, Kendrick, you know, because me personally, I feel like those are challenges. You know what I'm saying? Especially people like Eminem and Kendrick and Cole. Like you know they're gonna go hard. So it's like, you know, you gotta like step your game up, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what will really make me excited about rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's hip hop, it's rap, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's what really makes me excited. So if I definitely had a chance to do a collab with one of them, like I would definitely step my game up. You know what I mean? Like, so I see that as nothing but a challenge. You know, for real. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As far as like singing wise, you know, there's a couple of artists I listen to. You know, male and female. Like, let me see, Brent Fires. Uh, you know, let me see, Bryson Tiller. And you know, the crazy thing about about it is like, I don't know if it's premature to say this, but I actually have something in the works with Bryson Tiller. You know what I'm saying? Like he had hit me up too or whatever and was like, you know, I heard your music, you know, so you know, he sent me something or whatever not too long ago. It was like actually a few days ago. And I played it and I'm like, this is Bryson Tiller. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I fucks with his music. Like he's man, he's
Yeah.
fucking really very talented. So I'm like, man, I gotta hop on that shit and kill that shit too. So it's like that's already in the works. And then you know, I would love to collab with like female artists like, you know, her, Ella May, you know, SZA, you know, she doing her thing right now. You turn on the radio, she on there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she got like probably 10 songs on the
Everything.
radio right
Every
now. Her whole
station.
album is on the radio. So I would definitely work with her. Janae Aiko, you know, Kalani, you know, I just like I said, I don't discriminate, man. I work
Yeah.
with you know, other artists like, you know, Taylor Swift, you know, Nickelback, and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't discriminate at all, bro. Like I'm very diverse person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can do different types of genres. Like I don't know if you ever heard my Evolve album, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
not yet.
yeah,
I'm still fucking with Carnation.
yeah, that album right there pretty much explains what I'm telling you right now. It's like it's a combination of everything. Like I got different genres on there. That's why I called it Evolve because I feel like I was evolving as an artist. So it's like on there, I'm like, I got some hip hop, I got some R&B, I got a rock song on there, you know what I'm saying? Which I was just having fun with, but it turned out to be really good and people was fucking with it. So, you know, then I got a country song on there, some let me see, reggaeton slash dance hall. Just like I said, a little bit of everything, man. Like I said, I can match any energy. You know what I'm saying? Like music is music to me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm always gonna do the rap and the R&B, but like I said, I could definitely step out of my comfort zone and you know do a track with Adele or something or Linkin Park. You know what I mean? Like that. that, like I said, I see that as a challenge too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just all a vibe to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just music at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, I'm actually when we get off here, man, I've been talking to some artists, man, and with this company I deal with out here, Low Rock Entertainment, man. I gotta go do a music video with them tonight when we get off here. But I'm gonna shoot them your information, man.
Okay.
I've been putting you out there, man. I've been
Okay, I'm just
promoting
seeing
you,
you,
man.
man. Good promote. I appreciate that. I really do, man. Because
Yes,
not a
sir.
lot of people will do that for you. You know what I mean? So.
I want to see everybody win, man. I was blessed to have this platform that's seen all over the country and halfway across the world. You know what I mean? So why not help
Right.
people get to
Right.
where they want to be? You know what I
I
mean?
feel like that's how the world should be, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody should be eating. Everybody can eat. You know, if we just all come together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's get to the next question. What would be a good theme song for your life?
Oh man, it's a couple. I'm trying to think. I would say like Kanye West Champion. You know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like I bump that song probably like almost every day when I wake up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm on my way to work or something, I just turn on that song and be like, do you realize that you are a champion? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
just like
facts.
self-motivation. It's like, you know, man, like, yeah, yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a champion. Like, you know, you just gotta keep that thought process, that motivation. So I
Already.
think that would be it right there. And then like you said, the coronation, I feel like that, to be honest with you, that song, I know it's one of my songs, but that song actually sums up my life in like, what, 3, 4 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Because
Man, let me
I
tell
was
you
talking about
something,
some
man.
real stuff in that song. Like, you pretty much can get like a depiction of my entire life right there in that one song.
You explained my life in that song. When
And
I
that's
first
crazy.
heard it, when I first listened to it, I literally listened to it 5 times in a row.
See.
Like it's crazy, 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 crazy.
And the way it started
Let's
off was
see.
like so mellow, you know what I'm saying? It's telling a story, and then it just, you know, it just transforms, you know, into like getting you hype. So it's like, you know, I had to come with that vibe, you know what I'm saying? I had to tell my story, you know?
Hell yeah, that's actually my favorite song you got. That's my favorite single you got. Real shit. Like, I
Man.
love all your music, but that's my one right there. Like you tell a story, but you tell a story in all your music. You know what I mean? But that one definitely was talking to me. You made that for me. You didn't even know
Okay. All right. I'm glad to hear
it.
that.
All right, let's get to the next question. Every artist dreams at performing at a venue as a kid. What was yours, and have you had that dream came true yet?
uh Not yet, but I feel like it's close. I feel like it's getting close because like I said, everything that I've been doing lately, man, like I feel like it's only a matter of time before I start performing in the venues that I dreamed of. So I got a couple of them actually. One of them actually is here in my hometown, the Van Andel Arena. I always wanted to perform there, you know, in front of my hometown, my peoples. You know, I just want to see if I can fill that up, you know, and see if I can get people from my city to come out and fuck with your boy. You know what I mean? So that's been one for sure. That's on my list. And then I got two other ones. I mean, there's a couple other ones I would love to perform at, but two that I'm thinking about in my mind right now is Madison Square Garden, New York, and then also the Mercedes Benz Stadium in
New
ATL.
Orleans?
Yeah, I'm definitely
Oh no,
feeling that one.
is that ATL or no, New Orleans is BMW? Yeah, you're right. It is ATL,
No,
but
that's yeah, the
BMW is New
Mercedes.
Orleans.
Yeah, the Mercedes Benz Stadium in ATL.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, that man, it's so big. Like I said, if I could do a show like that and sell it out, oh man, it's crazy. That's
It's gonna
superstar
happen,
shit.
bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna. You just think about it.
That's
You
why I
have
said yet. It hasn't happened yet. You get what I'm saying? That's
it's
why I said that. I was like, like I
it's
said,
coming
it's time.
because you got these mainstream artists reaching out to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna once you it's gonna take that one person to listen to you, and it's a wrap from there. And it's coming. I know it's coming. We're gonna speak it into existence.
Yep.
It's
You're right.
coming. Good.
Right.
And remember this little YouTuber right here when you make it.
I'm gonna definitely remember you. I'll be like, yeah,
All right,
man,
let's
you put me on.
yeah. Let's go to the next one. What can we expect from you next? What are you working on?
Man, right now I'm working on a lot. Uh, I got two major projects that I'm getting ready to drop this year, though. The first one is a mixtape with me and DJ Flip. It's called "In Money We Trust." So it's probably gonna have like I want to say around maybe like 6 to 8 songs. Nothing big, but all the songs on there is gonna be pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like I already released one of them. I don't know if you heard it, but it's called Free Meech. And
Huh?
ever since I
Sure
released
did.
that, like that's been getting like plays like nonstop. Like I gave it to a couple DJs to play in the clubs. Like they just rocking with it. They just fucking with it. They like, man, this got the clubs going crazy right now, man. You gotta give us something else. You gotta give us something more. So I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna drop this little mixtape on y'all real quick. So I'm working on that. And then I got another big project coming out after that, called Almost Famous, because that's pretty much how I feel where I'm at in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the point where it's like I feel like I'm almost famous if I just keep doing the things I'm doing. In due time, I will get there. You know what I mean? I will get to that point. So that's the project that's gonna have all the major collabs, whatever. Not just Rick Ross, but I got a few other people I've been working with, like Gucci Mane. Me and Lil Wayne got one. Like I said, Bryson
Ooh.
Tiller. Let me see. It's a few other people. I've been working with super producers like Mike Will Made It, Zaytoven, Lex Luger. So it's
Man.
like I said, this project is gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
promote it and push it as much as I can. I'm gonna do everything that I can do. Like I said, I've been going hard in the studio doing that part. But like I said, I feel like the main thing I've been trying to do lately though is just try to promote, what I mean, try to do the promotion side, get it out there so people can, see it, and hear it. So yeah, man, that's
Let
pretty
me
much what
know.
I'm
Let
working
me
on,
know when
man.
that's coming out, man. Definitely get you back on here. Definitely get you back on here to promote that. And I know we talked yesterday about the whole Instagram shit. I figured it out. I've been posting
It's
so
where
much
it's
shit on
at, man.
Instagram,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell you, it's where it's at. Instagram. I mean, I know Facebook. I fuck with Facebook, because I had met with, like I said, I had talked to Mike Will Made It on Facebook, and he pretty much connected me with other people in the industry, and like Zaytoven and Future's manager. So I've been trying to figure out some things with Future. So they're still in the works though. That's why I haven't really said any too much about that. But like I said, it's in the works. So. But
Yeah,
yeah, but Instagram, like I said, like I was telling you, man, Instagram is where it's at though, because that's what, man,
yeah.
everybody's on Instagram. So it's like, yeah, I mean, you can reach out to somebody whether they respond or not. Like, you got access. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I just
yeah.
reached out to the remember the Popeyes kid?
So who was that?
Remember the Popeyes kid that was on a Popeyes commercial?
I don't even remember that, to be
He,
honest with
he
you.
was it was a little fat black kid. And he got famous off of that meme, Popeyes commercial like 10, 12 years ago.
I think
And
I know what you're talking about.
now
I
he
had to
got a
think
now he
about
got a deal with them playing football in college, getting paid for them. I just reached out to him, doing an interview with him, man. I've been reaching out to everybody. I reached out to Jay-Z, everybody. I'm
it.
man,
Okay.
reaching for the stars. What's the worst
I,
they're gonna say? No or ignore me?
exactly. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
I ain't
Yeah,
tripping.
you got access to the world, man. Like you said, the only thing they can say is like, yes or no. You keep it pushing. Somebody gonna say yes.
Exactly.
That's what you rock with.
All right, man. Let's get to the last question to close out this interview. What advice would you give to the younger generation and up and coming artists?
I would say just, keep going. That's the main thing. Just keep going. Don't give up. Cause I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna just like kind of use my story real quick. I mean, I was putting out music for years and I felt like I wasn't getting nowhere. I was putting out like quality hits and I was like telling people like, yo, go fuck with it, go listen to it. Like I put my heart and soul into this. And they like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, we're gonna listen to it. I'm just like, are you though? You know what I mean? So I mean, I had some people fuck with me over the years, you know what I'm saying? But I really felt like I said recently, like last year, I want to say when I dropped that King Trizzy album, that was a big one, like the one you been was listening to with Coronation Day.
Yeah.
I actually told people that was gonna be my last album or my last project, and they was like, "Why? Why are you stopping? Why are you doing stop doing music?" I'm like, because man, I just feel like I'm not getting anywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a talented person and all, but I just feel like it's not going nowhere. But I had some people in my corner that pretty much, told me to like, not give up, just keep going, your time is coming, giving me all kind of advice, giving me inspiration. So I pretty much just took it and I ran with it. And then next thing you know, all these opportunities just like started pouring in like left and right, you know what I'm saying? Like with the whole Rick Ross situation, You know what I'm saying? Like I had other situations like the Mike Will made it. You know, just a lot of stuff just started happening. Like I started doing more shows, like, you know, getting more promotion, like my streams and followers was going up, you know. So it was like, man, all this stuff happening. You know, when I say I'm about to quit music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I
Yeah.
ain't got no choice but to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just keep going, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what I could just tell them, you know, just say, like, look, you know, just keep going. Like, don't give up. You know what I mean? Because like right now, I feel like, you know, everybody's running at their own pace, man. It's not a race, you know. It's like a marathon, you know. It's not a race, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you can look at another artist and be like, damn, man, they made it. You know what I'm saying? I might, you know, whatever. When's gonna be my time? It's coming. It's come. That's all I can say
That's where a
to
lot of
other
people mess
artists.
up.
It's coming.
They base other people's success and their timeline on, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? You can't do that, man. Focus on your timeline, focus on your success, put them blockers on and keep going for your goal. Success is a
Exactly.
journey, not a destination.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So that's exactly pretty much what it is, man. You just got to run at your own pace, you know. And it's crazy because the game right now is got some open slots. And what I mean by that is like it's a lot of rappers that's, you know, or not even just rappers, but just like a lot of musicians that's like kind of retiring right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is probably like the best time for any artist to like get into the game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you do it independently or whether you get signed to a major label, because lately I've been seeing these labels like they've been coming for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? They haven't been discriminating. They've been coming for people like all over the map. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just use my story as well. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been approached by at least 3 labels by now. So,
Yeah.
but only thing I could tell people or artists is that if you sign with a label, make sure the deal is right. You know what I'm saying? Before you sign anything, just make sure the deal is right. I'm not telling you not to sign. I'm just saying if you gonna sign, make sure the deal is right, because I hate to see people get suckered in. You know what I mean? But
The industry could be ugly. It could be
yeah,
ugly, man.
yeah, you gotta know ways around it, man. But
And
or you can just take the route I'm going.
I'm loving that more artists are taking the independent route. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it,
that's
man.
pretty much what I'm doing right now, man. Like I'm just trying to see what I can do independently. And you know, like I said, I'm not saying that I wouldn't sign to a label, but I'm saying right now I'm just kind of doing my own thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the only thing I could tell other artists is, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has that, like you said, everybody has their own, you know, road that they're on right now. So it's like if you want to get signed, go ahead and get signed. If you want to do the independent thing, do the independent thing. I mean, so like let's talk about Brent Fires. Like I don't know if you've seen what happened with that recently. He just got offered a major label deal for 50 million. Did you
Oh,
hear
did
about
he?
that? Yeah,
Uh,
but he turned it down. He said he was gonna stay independent, and I respected him for that. I really did. I was like, man, let
yeah,
them know, like, you know your worth. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So that's the only
Exactly.
thing I could tell him is just like I said, man. If you just keep going, keep your dream. Don't let it go. Just keep striving for success. You know?
Yes, sir. Amen to that. Man, in saying that, we're gonna end this episode, season 23. I mean, not season 23. I'm sorry, episode 23 is a wrap, man. Nothing but the utmost respect, nothing but the blessings beyond your imagination, brother. We out of here. God
All
bless you,
right,
man.
all right.